Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is, of course, your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet another. And listen, man, the weekend, by the time, is already over, so it's time to get into this week's Heat. Boom. Right, when we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the streetwear or sneaker world, that is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that Basura. That I did not want to expose y'all to it, but this week, of course, we got some very thick Basura to get into this week, as well, this time, somebody else is getting sued. And they're getting sued over some more Basura. But listen, we're gonna get into that. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on this bit, sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. You know, early heat coming in tomorrow, so make sure you finesse the bell, get ready. But we're gonna get into that. So for right now, sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and get into this week's Heat or Hype. First up, and real quick for this week, obviously the big release is going to be the Hyper Roll Air Jordan 1. And all I'm going to tell y'all is be looking out for the video tomorrow. Look. Be looking out for the video tomorrow. That's all I got to say. So let's move on to all the other Jordans that we're talking about that just popped up this week as well. The first one we got is this Air Jordan 1 that should be dropping sometime in December. And this is the Air Jordan 1 in his greatest gift colorway. The name could change. It's just a rumor name for right now. And y'all see him right here. Seems to be a mixture of green, purple, white, black, kind of like a brown color. From these mock-ups, I'm honestly just not too sure on this pair. When we finally get those leaked photos of this shoe and see what the materials are actually going to be like, maybe my opinion will change, but for right now, I'm just not really feeling them. Now, we also had two other Air Jordan 1s that popped up, and these are an Air Jordan 1 Element, and these seem to be like a Gore-Tex Air Jordan 1. Again, this is going to be fall, winter stuff for this year, 2021. Both of these colorways, you know, kind of regular. I dig them trying to incorporate the Gore-Tex material into some ones, making them more weatherproof for, again, the winter months, the rain, the snow, wherever you need them for. But these colorways so far, again, mock-ups, rumors, I'm just not feeling them right now. Jumping to the next one, we got another New Balance 550 colorway. Now, this isn't going to be one of the ALD collabs on the way, but as far as Sneaker News said, it said that these dropped on the 9th. I wanted New Balance to see if the shoe was even up there. I didn't see it, so maybe they could have dropped, maybe they couldn't. But as you guys can see right here, it kind of gives me a do the right thing kind of vibe as far as the color blocking goes. This is probably one of the most colorful pairs of the 550 that we've seen so far, but they don't do too much. The base of the shoe is mostly white. You get the greens, the reds, the yellows, blacks. All in all, not a bad colorway in my opinion, but of course with that ALD collab on the way, that's the main 550 that I'm going to be looking to cop. Now, we did also get some official photos of the Electro Orange Air Jordan 1. That was in grade school sizes, but we do have this picture right here, and that is of a men's size on feet with a lace swap, this time with that orange rope lace swap. And y'all let me know what y'all opinions are on this lace swap on the Electro Orange Air Jordan 1. I said it in the beginning, and I said that I feel like a lot of opinions are going to change. A lot of people are going to play their flip-flop card on this one, and there's no problem with that. If you don't like something in the beginning and you change your mind, again, I know the internet tells you can't do that, but yes, you can. But I said it. I felt like once the shoe got closer and closer, the hype was going to build on and build on. Just because it's an orange, black, and white Air Jordan 1, any type of shattered backboard affiliation is going to go up. And I have seen the opinions starting to change on this shoe. Retail should still be $170, and the release date is July 17th. Trust me, these will be selling out. No matter what people said a few months ago, they gone. Next up, we got more Dunks. A brand new Nike Dunk High. And I guess if you missed the low top, well, again, you got the high top to choose from. Blam, y'all see him right here. This is an all-over black and white Nike Dunk High. The only difference, I think, on this pair versus the low top that just dropped maybe a month or two ago is that the Nike logo on the tongue is red. So it's a black, white, and red Nike Dunk High. Retail for this one should still be $110. It's still another Nike Dunk. A lot of people haven't hit on a Nike Dunk for retail including me. Still, with all the colorways, if you look through my Nike sneakers, it's a sad sight, bro. Clean, simple colorway of the Dunk High. No release date yet, retail 110. So good luck whenever they do drop if you are going for them. This week, we also got some Yeezy Slide news. The core Yeezy Slide, the original that dropped back in September of last year. These are supposed to be dropping sometime once again, either this month or next month in May. These should still have that regular retail of $55, and of course, these are going to be selling out because hey, the Yeezy Slides, they just move every time. Now, on a little bit of a weirder side of the Yeezy Slide, we have a new colorway pop up in the Yeezy 450 Slide via Kim Kardashian. And this one is like a light orange 450 Slide. I'm not the biggest fan. I kind of like the OG Slide over this new one. The whole spider web upper, I'm just not feeling yet, or know if I'm ever gonna feel really. And the orange colorway, although I love orange, I mean, y'all see it, this one isn't particularly doing it for me. I would like the orange OG Slide over the 450. Another brand new Jordan leak we got this week, Slide Bars, is a new pair of Air Jordan 5 lows. Now these are in a black and metallic gold colorway. Really kind of reminds me of the DNP 6s, but this time, I guess, just a black and gold low top 5. Now, y'all should already know me. Y'all know my stance. I'm going to wish for the high top or the mid top Jordan over the low top every time. And this black and gold 5, if you have DNPs, there's really no need to cop these, at least in my opinion. So this one would be a pass for me. Now, as far as retail, I believe the retail should be 170 or 175. And since these are dropping so soon, and this is just a mock-up, be expecting those leaked photos very, very soon. Now, getting into one of my favorite new shoes of 2020, which was the Space Hippie 03. We are getting a new colorway in 2021, this time being this racer blue colorway. And they are pretty similar to this original colorway right here. You get the gray on the upper, but then it switches up with the red, the blues, the yellows. It's just another fire colorway for just a fire sneaker. And they should be retailing at 170. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you do get a chance to get a Space Hippie shoe for retail, the best one in my opinion is the 03. I know I never did a full review on this shoe, and maybe I still will because I just think the shoe is that fire. But if I did not have this colorway of this shoe right here, this would be a for sure cop. Space Hippies, in my opinion, are fire. No release date on this new pair, but if you didn't know, now you know. These Space Hippie 03s, definitely the truth. Jumping back into some JB news, we have another leak, and this is the Air Jordan 12 in this twist colorway. Now these should be dropping on July 31st, regular retail 190, and it is an all over white and red Air Jordan 12. During the summertime, these are selling out, no problem. I did see a few people mentioning why didn't they just drop the cherry Air Jordan 12, which I agree. If you're gonna do this twist one, which is an all over white and red, y'all might as well just go ahead and bring the cherries back out. But trust me, in due time, the cherry 12s will come back. This twist colorway is not bad at all, although I feel like these joints are just gonna get so dirty so quick. Regardless, it's a clean 12 colorway. I can't hate on it at all. Now, I know it is a bit early, but we already got some Halloween leaks for this year in 2021, and we have two releases to talk about, a Nike Dunk as well as a Nike Air Force One. And you guys can see the new theme that they're messing with this year. It's kind of like a glow-in-the-dark sole as well as glow-in-the-dark eyes on the upper. And this is on both the Air Force One as well as the Nike Dunk low. Now, this year I'll probably be passing on the Air Force One because I copped last year's, as well as I have the Shibuya Halloweens, which are fire in my opinion. So the Air Force One I'll probably be passing on this year, but that Nike Dunk low, more than likely I will go for that one. Now, since this is a very early on leak, there's just not a lot of info right now. Obviously, they're gonna be releasing sometime around Halloween. These right here are just mock-ups, but y'all let me know what y'all are feeling more, the Nike Dunk or the Air Force One right here. And again, releasing sometime later on this year, probably October. And some more JB news. Although we got a lot of leaks this week, we also got a lot of official info, a lot of the spring summer stuff that we already knew was dropping. One that I wanted to highlight is the Flint Air Jordan 7. We do have an official release date, and that is May 1st, Saturday, and they are going to be retailing for $190 regular retail. This is one that I told y'all more than likely will be a cop for me, so if you are looking for it, May 1st is the day. We got even more dunks on the way this month, and we got two pairs dropping on the 16th. That's actually this Friday. First up being the Michigan Dunk Low. So if you missed the Michigan Dunk High, well, now you have the Dunk Low, as well as a Team Green Dunk low. So if you missed the green and white Dunk highs, well, here's the low. Like I said before, as long as people are buying Dunks, Nike is going to keep making Dunks, whether that's a low top or a high top or just releasing the reverse if you didn't get the first one. So here is another chance, and good luck if you are going for them again. This Friday is when they're dropping. Retail, I believe, is 100. Next up, on August 21st, the Pollen Air Drill 1 should be dropping. Now the name could be a little bit different, but for right now, these are the Pollen Air Drill 1s, and these kind of play off of the Wu-Tang Dunk, in my opinion. Now this particular shoe we have been talking about for a while now, so I'm gonna keep it kind of short. It's a yellow and black Air Jordan 1. It will sell out, no problem. But y'all already knew that. Retail is going to be 170, and I mean, y'all know how this is gonna go. If this is one of those J's that's just on the top of your list, you just gotta wait a little bit longer, but they're on the way. Another new JB leak we got was a shocking pink Air Jordan 14. Y'all see the mock-up right here, and I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with y'all. This could be a fire colorway of the Air Jordan 14. Now the only problem with this shoe is that I don't know if the colors are gonna translate as well onto an actual shoe in person. Are these bright? Yes. Are these loud? Yes. But for a pink Jordan 14, out of all the color combos that we could have got, I'm not mad at these, man. I'm not mad at these at all. Now I am going to assume that this will be a small feet gang or a women's only release. Probably not a 14 that I would wear, but a 14 from this mock-up that I actually do like. Remember, this is a rumor, this is a mock-up. They could look a little bit different when they do drop, but they should be dropping in holiday of 2021. In some Nike basketball news, we actually had the KD 14 officially unveiled, and these are actually going to be dropping on the 14th, so in a few days. Now I'm going to keep it short with these. I am not a big fan. When I initially saw this shoe, I immediately thought of the Kyrie because of the big strap, but then I also thought about the KD 6, I believe, that had the strap go across the top. The KD 14, I'm just not a big fan of this model, and still Kyrie has the best shoe. That's just how I feel. Up next, we have another pair of 350 V2s. Who would have guessed? More Yeezys, and this right here is the bone and blue colorway. Now, when Yeezy was making the 350 V2, he kind of loosely based it off of the Roshi Runner. That was one of his ideas or inspirations going into the shoe. And I've seen some people saying that this colorway is pretty similar to the Calypso colorway of the Roshi Run, which, you know, definitely makes sense, and I can see where they're getting that from. Some of y'all watching right now are fairly new and weren't even around for when the Roshis was going crazy. It wasn't that long ago, but it was, you know, how fast some moves today. It was a little while ago. As far as this 350 V2 colorway goes, again, not a big fan. Not something I would cop. So let's just go ahead and move on. We also got two brand new colorways of the PG5, and these are two PlayStation colorways where you have a mostly black, blue, and white, and then a mostly white, black, and blue. Two flip colorways of the same shoe. As far as a release date, we just don't have it yet. We just got these photos. These are pretty fresh photos, fresh leaks right here. So that's all I got for now, and honestly, these are just not as hard as like the light up tongue joints on the PG4s. That's all I gotta say. For the next one, another big leak, big rumor reminder. There could be a re-release or a retro of the Raptor Air Jordan 7 coming in 2022. Now you understand why I said, hey, this is a big leak, a big rumor. Could happen, might not happen, but if they do re-drop the Raptors, hopefully they do it better than that last Raptor drop. I didn't really like the last Raptors. Whatever pack the Raptors came in with, like the gray and the black upper, I like that a lot better than the most recent one. But listen, right now it's being talked about 2022. That's way far off, so I'm gonna just leave it right there. Raptor 7s could be coming back though. Okay, y'all already know what time it is. It's time to get into this week's Basura of the week. Now we're gonna start off light with some light Basura. First off being bland, these joints right here. I've been giving praise to the Forum High, the 84 joints from Adidas. I feel like they've been doing a good job with this shoe, and obviously once it gets popular, there's gonna be some missteps, and I think that blam, these are gonna be one of those missteps. These are the Adidas triple platform, get them like platform highs, and this is just, it's just too much going on right here. I don't know. I'm not feeling these. The Forum High was good, and then you do the triple decker sole on the bottom. It's just not working for me. Now, for the final and official Basura of the week, we have Nike in the building once again, and this time Nike is being sued over this Basura. We have another pair of the experimental Air Force Ones. Flint. Now anyone looking at this shoe, you can see where the inspiration comes from, and USPS is suing Nike over this shoe. It's a lot of suing going on, but this is the first time I'm seeing Nike actually being sued over the shoe. Now, I already told y'all before, the experimental Air Force One is trash. Garbanzo beans, garbola juice, it is pure basura. The upper looks like trash. It looks like they taped up a piece of like foam or like a sponge, and then they shaped it into like an Air Force One, and it just, none of the colorways have looked good for me. Y'all know I mess with the weird shit, but these is just not it for me. So that is the official basura of the week. Y'all let me know down below 3 words to describe the Air Sponge Force Ones right here, and I'm gonna just go ahead and leave it at that. So can we get these shits off the screen? Thank you. So we can go ahead and get back to the heat, bro. This week we finally got an on-foot look at the dark Slate 450s, and still not a fan, bro. These 450s is pretty ass, bro. Pretty basura. These could have been basura of the week for sure. I still have yet to see this shoe in hand, but on feet, no one is still making these work for me. And just the shape of the shoe, the sock ankle collar, it's just not doing it for me. And right now, for the 450s, it's just looking like, yeah, kind of one of the worst Yeezys to drop in a very, very long time. Next up, for anyone who has been waiting on these joints right here, the Shadow 2.0s, they are now officially being called the Light Smoke Gray Air Jordan 1. Release date is going to be May 15th, and retail is going to be $170. That's just a quick update. Y'all have been seeing this shoe, but now it is officially on the way. As I'm sure a lot of y'all already know, yes, 420 is on the way, which usually means a new SB drop, and it seems like this year is going to be the Maui Wowie pair of SB Dunk Highs. Now, we've seen this shoe already, and we were calling it the Hawaii, but it does seem to have removable uppers, and you get that super hairy green suede underneath, as well as a whole nother like floral Hawaiian pattern. So the Maui Wowie should be dropping on 420, and if they do in fact drop on 420, this is going to be a big SB release. You already know how 420 SB releases go. Another leak that I seen that I didn't really see a lot of people talking about, but I thought was kind of interesting, was a new version of the Yeezy Boost 700 V2. Now, y'all see him right here. The difference with this one is kind of like that minivan take or MNVN take on the 700, where they're changing up the uppers, kind of more of a lightweight upper, more of a synthetic upper. And y'all can see this colorway is kind of like a natural white with a gum outsole on this joint, and it's not a bad colorway at all. Now, other than this photo right here, there has been no more info about this shoe, so I'll just leave it right there for right now. But I do like this version of the V2. I don't really like the MNVNs, but I do like this more synthetic, lightweight version of the V2. And last up, to go ahead and get out of here for this week, it does seem that the Travis Scott and Fragment Air Jordan 1 will be releasing. At first, I didn't know if this was gonna release, be one of those friends and family type things, but we're getting more and more photos every single day of this shoe, and it is seeming more and more likely that this shoe will actually release. The meme collab sneaker is releasing now. For me, the colorway itself is not bad. Would I rather have the brown joints or this blue, black, and white? I kind of like the OG brown and cream Travis Scott ones more than this new collab that he's got going on with Fragment. But I will, just like everyone else, will be trying to get this shoe for retail whenever it does release. Heads are definitely going to be getting bust open way past the white meat for these joints right here. But y'all let me know how y'all feeling about them down below. As always, make sure you drop a like on this vid. Sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. Early heat video on the way. Be looking out. Y'all let me know, did y'all cop anything this week, or did y'all save all the money in the pockets? Remember, that is always a good option. And listen, it is time for me to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Time for me to go edit. So, much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Twitch. The Twitch is BoldRC, by the way. Look for a link down below. I might be live right now as you're getting done with this video, so come through, say what's good. Here, there, blase blah, of course, BoldRC. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Like I said, I ain't got a lot of time left, judging by my watch right here. So much love. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.
If you come here trying to take some, there's a lot more where that came from, and it really ain't no thing. I got some up here in this thing. I just dropped the jig in my Red Bull, and it really gave me wings. Yeah, up and away. Y'all should have seen this shit coming in May. We doing 300 records.